Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega Daily. I want to apologize for not putting up any videos in the last almost 2 weeks now. I've been very busy with my other channel, which is the Big Picture El Panorama. It's growing and growing and growing, and I'm sorry for neglecting Alpha Omega, but I'm back again. Listen, just as a side note, if you're interested in transport in Thailand, this video is about things that annoy me about Thailand, by the way, but that's one of the things that annoys me about Thailand is driving, and the other one is riding my motorcycle, because I have to contend with the traffic in Bangkok. But these are my two modes. Can I say modes? Modes, yeah. Modes of transport in Thailand. That is my $300 electric motorcycle, no tax, no insurance, and that is my $36,000 Toyota Camry Extremo. Which do I prefer? I prefer, well, it depends on what I'm doing, really. Anyway guys, sit back, relax and enjoy this video, the things that annoy me about Thailand. That's a blast from the past. There you go. Things that annoy me about Thailand. I'll get to the traffic in a minute, but lots of people talk about that, and I'm not going to go on about stuff that you've already heard about. I'm going to kind of keep this as fresh as possible. But one of the things that annoys me is the unbridled ignorance. Okay, and I mean it. That's one of my brother-in-laws there, and do you know, she's got 5 brothers, the wife. None of them have ever asked me one question about anything to do with me. Nothing. And what I'm saying here is, it's the unbridled ignorance. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that ignorance in itself is not a bad thing. It's just a state of mind, you could say, or it's just a lack of knowledge, or whatever, a lack of curiosity, a lack of interest. But lack of interest is the thing that really annoys me in Thailand. People don't really have any natural curiosity, and that's to do with the education system. I won't go into it in detail, but I happen to know that students in Thai schools are discouraged from asking teachers questions because it's rude to interrupt the teacher during the class. Now, that is my experience and that is my understanding, and you might have a different experience and a different understanding. But when I try to look for or search for reasons why people are, let's say, lack curiosity here, that's one of the obvious answers I come up with. Another thing that really gets on my, I can't say it on YouTube, but anyway, annoys me: fast food. Fast food in Thailand is not fast, and I'm not talking about any particular fast food restaurant. I'm not mentioning names. I'm just giving you a general, because I have basically figured out why fast food in Thailand is quite slow, and here it is. I frequent far too often, for my own good, I frequent fast food restaurants here in Thailand, and I'm usually, last night I was in one, and it wasn't really busy in terms of customers in the restaurant itself. Basically you go to not a vending machine, but a self-service touchscreen thing, and you place your order, and you can pay at source or you can pay at the checkout. Either way, you get a little receipt with a number on it, but your number is called, and if you pay at checkout, you just pay at the checkout and wait. If you pay at the machine, you just stand around either way and wait on your number is called. I finalized my order, let's say at midnight, but it was around about that time, let's say at midnight, and I got my food at 20 past midnight, and I looked around and there weren't that many people in the restaurant, but I figured out why fast food in Thailand is slow. I'm looking around me here, I don't see any of them. It's because of the fast food deliveries, Grab, Line Man, and whatever else you have. Basically, the fast food outlets here cater for people in the restaurant, and they cater for online orders, but there's a huge tsunami of online orders at any time of the day, obviously lunchtime and 12 o'clock on a Thursday evening or whatever, or Friday evening. And you see, their staff levels aren't designed to cope with this kind of footfall, if you will. So when I was standing for the 20 minutes waiting for my quarter pounder and cheese meal, because that's all it was, I noticed that there were a lot of orders being prepared and put in bags with numbers, and they'd call out the number, and a lineman or a grab guy will come up and collect the order. And I noted that there might have been about 20 people in the restaurant, but there were easily as many grab and linemen of that number consistently coming and going. And that's why fast food in Thailand is not fast. Let me know if it's like that where you live, because I've been here for 10 years, and it's really since COVID that the lockdown, there was no lockdown here, but people started ordering online, and online became a thing, you see. And now every Tom, Dick and Harry orders their burger and fries online, and the staffing levels in these restaurants they're not designed to cope with that, and that's why Thai fast food is not fast. The other thing that I mentioned, or I alluded to at the start of this video, is traffic. And it really, I've given up trying to understand why people have a total disregard for safety on motorcycles. There we go. Look, no helmets. Hello, say hello YouTube. Hello. And women going on side saddle. You see that? Side saddle. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. And center of gravity and all that kind of thing, without going into any major detail, it just doesn't make any sense. So road mentality here, going around with 3 or 4 people on a motorcycle, side saddle on a motorcycle, no helmet, weaving in and out of traffic, pulling out in front of you. It seems like they're just oblivious to other road users. That's what I would say. That's what you feel when you're driving here. You feel like the other road users are oblivious to the fact that you're there, and that really annoys me. But I can tell you, the things that annoy me about Thailand is tremendously outweighed by the things that make me happy to be here. And one of the main things about being happy to be here, obviously, is this weather. Another thing is the friendliness of the people. Another thing is the safety, where you can walk around a back street holding a camera at 2 o'clock in the morning or any time, and you wouldn't feel in fear of your camera or any other device being relieved. You wouldn't feel in fear of you being relieved of your electronic devices any way, shape or form. So there's a lot more to be thankful for about living in Thailand than there is to complain about, but sometimes it's good to let the steam off and share your frustrations with the world. So I hope this isn't falling on deaf ears, and I hope that if you agree with me, you let me know, and if you disagree with me, you let me know. But either way, make sure you click that like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button, do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.